Good morning, Western Slope. Happy Monday. I'm Dalen Brazelton. Let's talk about your weather, and a happy National Coffee Day to those early risers out there checking out Wake Up Western Slope at this early hour. Appreciate you, and today is for you. We're waiting on that sun to rise on America's Mattress Live Tower Cam, but we're seeing a little bit of cloud coverage starting to develop across those areas over the mountains here. We do have a great week expected for today and, well, of course, the rest of the week. Low chances for showers as well, and the Broncos play tonight. What's not to love about kicking off this week the right way? Well, we're waking up to those low 50s in Grand Junction, Paonia, Nucla, Montrose, Delta, and Glade Park, all seeing those upper 40s to kick off the day. Meanwhile, Moab seeing those low 50s as well. Meanwhile, on the eastern side, Gunnison, Aspen, Carbondale all seeing those mid to upper 30s to kick off the day. It's going to be an interesting one for today with a little bit of breezes throughout the region. However, further down near the San Juan area, that's really going to be the only places to kind of pick up as far as wind speeds go. Everywhere else kind of seeing some nice calm breezes. However, Nucla at 3 in the afternoon expected to get up to 20 miles an hour and then kind of calm down as we head into the evening time. Overnight, going to be lovely as well. For that classroom forecast, that first bell's ringing to 54 degrees and mostly sunny skies. Some cloud coverage expected to push into the region for the afternoon as well, hanging out in those mid to upper 70s for some after school activities. A little bit cooler than the end of last week, but definitely still in that range of averages. And then over the course of the day itself, well, we're going to be seeing a lovely one here. Mid 70s taking over the afternoon and evening, starting at about noon to 1 p.m. And then the morning hours themselves, we got a nice cool one here. So mid 50s kind of expected for that. We're officially in that season where you remember back in school when you would show up with a sweater on, and then by the time that lunchtime was rolling around, you would kind of put that sweater in your locker, and then at the end of the week you had a bunch of sweaters that you had to take home. That's kind of where we are today. This week is going to be a locker full of sweaters. We're seeing warm temperatures up to the north, the Dakotas and Minnesota. As that high pressure system that was keeping us dry, well, that pushes towards the Great Lakes region, and then that kind of opens us up over here to some interesting conditions. Meanwhile, for that dog walking forecast, we got Bonnie hanging out with us here all week long. It's going to be a beautiful day to take your dog out for a walk. Those mid 50s at 8 a.m. turning into mid 60s by 10 o'clock, and then noon ushers in those lower 70s. Mostly clear conditions for the morning and just enough of a breeze to keep things interesting here. It's going to be a lovely time to take your best friend out for a walk. Now, Color Weekend was this past weekend, and let me tell you, as someone that went up to the Mesa, I hope you were there because it was a gorgeous time catching those aspens, peaking at that gold color, and we're already starting to see some colors changing here in the Grand Valley now, and this week is really going to be our time to shine for that. Game time is here, folks. 6:15 tonight. The Denver Broncos take on the Cincinnati Bengals. If you're going to the actual game in Denver, it's going to be a nice low 70s with a little bit of cloud coverage. Meanwhile, in Grand Junction, for watching the game, it's going to be beautiful. Mid 70s and mostly clear skies as well, so we're expecting a pretty good one ahead here. Despite the fact that this low pressure has been pushing in moisture into the region, well, it seems like the valley itself is nice and clear. The Uncompahgre got a little bit of a chance for some showers, though. As we take a look ahead at that Discovery Auto Group 7-day forecast, mid to upper 70s for today, and then kind of slowly increasing back up to the 80s by the end of the week. Meanwhile, Montrose, well, they're seeing some slightly cooler conditions, a little bit of extra cloud coverage, and just the slightest chance of some showers as well due to some radiational cooling. Upper 40s for overnight lows. Folks, it's going to be a beautiful week.